All right, so here we want to find the values of the variables, right? So we look at the problem here. It looks a little bit weird, but we notice that here we have a 2 by 2 matrix plus another 2 by 2 matrix, and it equals this 2 by 2 matrix here, right? Well, what does the rules for addition say? Right, when we add matrices together, we add the corresponding entries together. Okay? So, okay, the question says to find the values of R and S and X and Y, right? So how can we do that? Well, we use the rules for matrix addition, right? You notice, okay, if we correct or, if we add these corresponding entries here, right? 2R plus negative 4R, right? This entry plus this entry should equal this entry right here. And you notice that, hey, wait a minute, I should be able to solve this one for R. Okay, so 2R plus negative 4R is negative 2R. I'll subtract the 6R to the both sides here, so negative 8R equals negative 10. And from here, I'll divide both sides by negative 8. And when we properly reduce this, we get the final value of R, right? R is equal to 5 over 4. And we should be able to do the same for the other entries, right? You notice that this entry plus this entry here should equal that guy, right? So S plus 5S should equal 4S plus negative 6. So this is a 6S here, which equals 4S. This is just a minus 6 here, right? I'll subtract the 4x to both sides, so 2s is equal to negative 6. So when we divide by 2, s equals negative 3, right? So we have found the value of negative 3. Okay? Similarly, we should be able to do the same for this entry right here, right? Negative 3x plus 6x equals negative 5. Right? This was pretty straightforward. You get a 3x equals negative 5 here, so when we divide by 3, x is negative 5 over 3. And finally, 2y plus 3y equals negative 2y minus 14. So I'm using the second row, second column in each matrix, okay? And just setting those equal to each other, right? So 5y equals negative 2y minus 14. I'll add the 2y to both sides here, so 7y equals negative 14. So finally, when I divide both sides by 7, y is equal to negative 2, right? So, I mean, you can imagine if I actually replace these y's with negative 2, okay, notice what happens, right? Well, 2 times negative 2, that's negative 4. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, right, which is negative 10. But notice what happens when I put the negative 2 in here, right? I get positive 4 minus 14, which is indeed equal to negative 10. So all of these values, if I plug these values back in, right, then the algebra should still work out when we add them together.